Back from the Mondo Classic in Uppsala, Sweden. Mondo is the world record holder currently, and he puts on his own meet at his Swedish hometown every year. In case he did great, he jumped a massive 592 over in Europe. So he's starting off the season very well. We both jumped a 6 meter bar already at our respective home spots, or at least somewhat close to Casey's home. And we're just excited to be here for sure.
And then for you, Casey, as we talked before already, 12 years is the last time the men's pole vault has been at the Millrose Games. What would it mean to get that win, and how are you approaching this meet?
Yeah, like Chris said, it is our lead up into US Champs because I don't have another one, and I don't think Chris has another one because we're running out of time. So it'll be good. It's been, I would like to say, far too long since the men's pole vault has been here. I jumped here in high school, but obviously that's a little different ball game than what we have now. But yeah, a win would be great, but it is what it is. If you don't win, I just want to go out there and have some fun, try to jump some high bars, and hopefully we can put on somewhat of a decent show.
And Chris, I know your coach, Derek Miles, won Millrose Games 2 or 3 times.
5 times.
5 times? He's done that much?
He's him.
He's had to definitely give you some advice on how to jump in the armory.
Well, he used to jump in the armory back when it was, or actually the Millrose Games back when it was in Madison Square Garden. So he likes to rub that in my face a little bit, and he's like, I don't even know what the armory is. So but he's had his fair share of wins for sure, and I believe he was the last guy to win it back in 2010, or I could be mistaken. Robbie, you probably know better than I would for sure, but it's a little bit nostalgic just because he was a professional pole vaulter for probably 15 years into his early 40s, and then he decided to kick the bucket metaphorically with a pole vault career. So he's always given me advice on places he's been before, and he just basically says to go out and have fun, and he wishes he could be here to say hi to everyone that he misses.
And lastly, for both of you, if you guys see them on Instagram, these guys are best friends, essentially. They travel everywhere, they've known each other since middle school, high school, whatever it's been. And I feel like every single time y'all go places, you always take a picture together, side by side. Those wholesome pictures? It's really wholesome if you see it on Instagram. How great is it to travel the world with your best friend?
Actually, fun fact, Casey was the best man at my wedding. So, love this guy like he's my brother, for sure. Our respective girlfriends crack jokes at us all the time about us being in a real relationship, but obviously it's not, we're just bros. But it is cool to kind of have that, someone that's really close, and I feel like in a lot of events, we see that everyone's very competitive, but specifically in the pole vault, there's a lot of camaraderie, so we've kind of taken that to the next level with the help of our other American friend, Sam Kendricks. We wish he was here. But it's, you go places and maybe you're uncomfortable because there's no one there that you're in an uncomfortable spot because you've never been there, you don't know where anything is, but it's always nice to have a calming presence with you wherever you go.
Yeah, it's nice having a good buddy whenever you travel. Maybe you just need somebody to talk to. If you're in somewhere random in Europe or in the United States, you got somebody that you can hang out with. And people might not know, but Chris and I did grow up in the same city, really. We were probably, 20 minutes apart? So we've been jumping together for a long time, since high school. So our meets together are definitely adding up. I don't know, I'm sure they'll keep going for a while. But we like to have a good time out there.
Absolutely. That's our pole vaulters. Mike J, you got some of the best best high jumpers in the world over there.
And some of the best of all time, just like the pole vaulters, and we're blessed to have them here. So Yaroslava Mahuchikh is from Ukraine, made the trip to New York City. Vashi Cunningham, who hails from Nevada, and America's best high jumper. Tell us a little bit, both of you, if you will. Your seasons are just getting ramped up, and you've got big plans for 2024. But why the Millrose Games? What is the draw for you, Vashi, as an American, to come to the Millrose Games to compete in high jump?
I have always enjoyed the Millrose Games since the first time that I've come. It's just been an atmosphere that is so welcoming and so warming, and easy to pull that fire out of myself, to come and compete here. So to be able to be here again, I wasn't here, I don't know how many years it's been since I've been here, but it's really just such a blessing.
Yaroslava, how about you? You're a long way from home, and here you are in New York City, the Big Apple.
Yeah, no, oh, it's not working.
Thank you. You know, the Millrose game have a long history, really. It's all this competition. And I know that it will be a great atmosphere at competition. It will be crowd. And first of all, I like New York City, really. And I like to come back again to compete here, not just walk in. So I really expect a great competition and good atmosphere.
So Vashti, you know, you are the face of women's high jumping in America and have been now for a number of years. How does that affect you or motivate you that you've got young girls wanting to get involved in the sport and perhaps wanting to high jump? Do you take that as just another opportunity and a blessing? Is it pressure? Talk to us a little bit about you being a little girl high jumping, and now you are the focus of those girls wanting to get involved.
I think that I never really realized the weight that it would bring, you know what I'm saying, being at this level and being consistently one of the top few American jumpers, and to whom much is given, much is required. And I'm very, very honored to be the woman that a lot of young women look up to, or young girls look up to in high jump. And because I came into it very young, and there's a lot that I didn't know. So as much as I can give, I would love everyone to receive, because I didn't have that much given besides, you know, the knowledge from my dad and from my family.
Awesome. And Yaroslava, talk to us a little bit about, here you are jumping so well recently. And let's be honest, the 37-year-old world record is going to come into play at some point in this season. How important would that be for you personally and for your home country if you, at some point in 2024, could break that long-time world record?
You know, now I didn't think about world record really, because I think that I should jump, enjoy the atmosphere, and give warmest memories for my people, really. And I want only jump and show good results, really, because I know that they're watching competition, and I had a first competition in Cottbus where I jumped 204, and a lot of people write me, a lot of people call me and say thank you for the job, thank you that you jump, and thank you that you do this, because now, you know, Ukrainian people live in so difficult world, really, and they have a lot of terrible news, and this one is like sunshine from the terrible days of our competition. So I try to give them every competition this warm memory.
Bless your heart. Thank you all for being up here today. The best of luck in the Armory on Sunday. Thank you.